Hi guys, it's Unconditional Love. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Christ consciousness. As many of you know, we're shifting into the fifth dimension, but a lot of people don't really understand what the fifth dimension is all about. The fifth dimension is Christ consciousness, collective Christ consciousness. Now let me get into detail about what Christ consciousness is. When you hear the word Christ consciousness, immediately you'll think of Jesus, or Yeshua, as his true name was. That would make sense because Christ consciousness is linked to Yeshua. Many Christians don't understand what Christ consciousness is. Many people worldwide don't understand that Yeshua was teaching Christ consciousness. He was not teaching that you had to accept him, the man. He was teaching to accept the Christ within, to become like he was, to see oneness with everything, and to love all things. The fifth dimension, Christ consciousness, is about using your heart chakra and seeing the truth, seeing God and letting God out through your heart. We must all strive to be like Yeshua and many other enlightened beings of the past. In the past, there would be an enlightened being, and they would talk about them for centuries as if they were something so far beyond the rest of us. But what these people were really teaching was that they were no different than any of us. They were trying to awaken the Christ within all of us. There's my dog. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Anyway, this is Simba, by the way. We can all attain the state that Yeshua was in. This state was Christ consciousness. This shift will encourage everyone to be as Yeshua was. This will be the true New Jerusalem, the new earth, the holy society, the return of the Garden of Eden. This earth was meant to be a paradise. The dark forces, the archons and the reptilians, have twisted us and taken us away from that purity. The original story of Adam and Eve represents humanity being pure and the serpents with legs, aka the reptilians, twisting humanity away from God. The tree of knowledge of good and evil was just a metaphor. The reptilians showed us duality rather than oneness. What we must return to is the oneness. Rather than seeing with two eyes, we must see with this one eye above the two. For oneness is greater than duality, hence why it is higher up on the body. We must all attain Christ consciousness and rise above this 3D matrix. The control is going to get worse, but we must love all. We must return to the Garden of Eden. And the Garden of Eden is everywhere in nature, everywhere untouched by the reptilians and the dark humans, which is why I say get out in nature, experience God untouched. Meditation will also get you to this point, for you are also God, and when you go inside of yourself, you realize you're God, and you go inside of God. Really focus on disconnecting to the matrix, and focus on connecting to the Garden of Eden. Focus on connecting with nature, with the earth. When Yeshua was speaking about the Father, he was speaking about the universe. What people have to understand was how many times Christianity was translated. Another thing we have to realize is Yeshua was limited by the language of his time. He couldn't properly communicate his message to a modern world. The awakened beings of this era, like myself and many others, will pick up where the beings of the past have left off. Yeshua and the universe are one, as you and the universe are one, as I and the universe are one, as everything is the universe. It does not matter what you call it, whether you call it God, Yahweh, Brahma, the universe, the all, the source. These are just words. What really matters is your oneness connection. So I say to all of you, strive to be as Yeshua was. Strive to be as the Buddha was. Strive to become your personal Christ. Become your own Savior, as this awakening is the second coming of Christ, the Christ within all of us. Though I'm aware many Christians are going to resent the messages I'm giving because it goes against their doctrines, I understand this, and I send them love. And I send them truth. For in time, all will awaken. Be it in this life or not, everything will become one. For time is an illusion, and it already has. In conclusion, I say, be as Yeshua, become Christ, become the Buddha, live as one. Realize we are one experience. You are not separate from your experience. For my body does not end here, nor at the walls, nor at the floor, nor down the street, nor in space. It is all a part of me, as it is all a part of you. We are all the same. And no one is greater than anyone, for everyone has infinite greatness. Much love, and I send you all love, light, and truth. Peace to you all.